Welcome to Sober Barkeep. I'm Brian Anderson coming to you from Nine Oaks here in beautiful High Island, Texas. It's hot. Man, it's hot. But it's been a few days here in High Island, so I thought I'd film a couple episodes. I haven't been filming a whole lot lately. Things have been crazy at the Anderson household. But I've got a few of them a few things backed up here, and we're going to try some stuff. So the first thing I wanted to try, because I just recently got this, is Seir Biscane, which is their version of a dark rum alternative. And let me tell you, when I say dark, I mean dark. You're going to see here in a minute. This is deep, deep dark, just like some of the deepest, darkest dark rums on the market. I think it's what they're going after here, and we'll see where they nailed it. I've been excited about this. I remember when Seir came out with Mashville. It's one of the early whiskey alternatives I tried. It's great for a Derby Day drink, and I just mint julep style. And so I've been really excited to see what Brian and the guys at Seir have done. They've got a tequila that's coming out too that I'm hoping to get my hands on here pretty soon, and we'll review that when it comes out. So let's take a look at what they've done with Biscane, which again is it's a very dark rum alternative. So let's take a look at it first right off the bat. When you pour this, it is like jet coffee black, espresso black, and whoa, the aroma! You get the aroma right off the bat, and it is a burnt sugar, just like burnt cane, just like you would get out of a dark rum. I mean, it's got the aromas to it all the way through. A little sweet, which you would expect. Rum, it's sugar. It's fermented sugar. It's fermented sugar cane. It's got a little, not almost a molasses smell to it too. But I think it's that darkness to it. You taste on some. This has no burn to it, which they don't put an artificial burn in theirs. They're going after the flavor, which I think plays well in the drink I'm going to do here in a minute. And I'll tell you, if you take the burn out of a true, really dark rum, this is it. I mean, they've nailed the flavor. The flavor is absolutely there. It's kind of a long, it's a really deep, complex flavor. You get the darkness of the really dark, almost burnt sugar cane. It's not burnt. It's almost like a burnt sugar that you would use for candy. So burnt sugar in its best sense, and just that really thick mouthfeel afterwards, long lingering aftertaste. To me, this absolutely nails the flavor of dark rum. It doesn't have burn, so this is not one that you would drink neat or on the rocks, because if you're looking for, unless you're just looking for that flavor, but if you're looking for the experience of a dark with that burn, it's not there intentionally, I believe, because I mean, obviously they haven't tried to put a burn in there, which, it's kind of hit or miss with some of the non-alcoholics. Some of them have almost so much capsaicin in it that you don't get the flavor. So to me, this is built for a cocktail. Now, my absolute all-time favorite cocktails is a Dark and Stormy, which uses dark rum, and you've seen me do it on several episodes before. So Dark and Stormy. So for a Dark and Stormy. Okay, so for a Dark and Stormy, you basically have, I've got a double old-fashioned glass here filled with ice, and we're going to do 2 shots of the Seir for a double old-fashioned. So we're going to do 2 shots of the Seir Biscane, and man, this is just, it is so dark. It is just, you want dark, this gives you dark. We're going to do the juice of half of a lime. It's a fairly large lime, but it's not super juicy. So we're just going to do that. Then we're going to top it off. Cock and Bull ginger beer, which is the original ginger beer used for Dark and Stormy. Been around for a long time. It's my favorite. I'll just say right off the bat, there's a lot of people like a lot of different stuff. For me, it's the Cock and Bull. Now, look at this. I mean, this is jet black. This is probably the darkest dark and stormy that I've had since I quit drinking. And it just looks right. That is fantastic. That is an outstanding drink. I'm giving this a 5. I'm giving this a 5 because it nails what it's not made as a sipping or straight up or on the rocks. It's made to make cocktails, and it's got all of the flavor profile you would expect out of a dark rum. Absolutely there. It nails it to me. And again, if you're looking for the burn or for the straight up, you're not going to get that. You do get the burn because the ginger beer adds that. So you really don't miss the burn in a cocktail if you build the cocktail correctly. You might throw some bitters in there. I haven't even tried that. That might be something good. Never had bitters in Dark and Stormy before. But hey, you got to try stuff. Brian, you guys know this. The guys at Seir Hill, absolutely. Seir Hill Biscane. If you like that dark, deep rum flavor, and you're a cocktail drinker, and you like the Dark and Stormies or any of the dark rum cocktails, I recommend you go get some of this. It's great.